Alright guys, very excited to present to you my homemade coal forge. Took me about 3 days on and off in the shop to make, and just a lot of time I spent on this, and really excited about how it came out. So I'll go over everything real quick. I picked up this Model 400 hand crank blower from I believe 1909. Picked that up for $100, and the mount that it originally came with, I'll show you real quick. Well, it came on this stand, and what I ended up doing, I took it out of there and I kind of made my own mount. That way I could keep it mounted to my forge at all times. So that's just a piece of 2x2 inch square stock. Then I extended these 1-inch bars out to kind of make a mount for it, and that came out really well. So yeah. Then we'll move on to my fire pot. The main steel in the fire pot here is 1/2 inch, and then this is like 1/8 inch, you know, just to hold it up, or maybe it's 1/4. I don't remember exactly. And I made a little grate on the bottom here. I believe that's just 1/8 inch steel, but I just tacked it on there, and I did these holes here. I know it's not anything super heavy duty, but just kind of want to test out the holes and see if that's the right amount of airflow that I want. That's why I just tacked it on there, and we'll see how it goes from there. And there, I believe it's your tyree, which I believe the tyree is pretty much the whole thing, if I'm pronouncing that right. The whole air system here. So I got my intake pipe, or my air outlet pipe from the blower, and I put it up on an upward angle like that. That way I can hopefully try and increase the efficiency of the airflow. If you mount it on a 90, then it kind of hits against the side as opposed to kind of going up gently. And so yeah, that's kind of why I did it on the 45-degree upward slant there. This is 2-inch pipe. This is again 2-inch square stock, and this is also 2-inch pipe. Just did a what do you call that? A butt coupler, because these two butt next to each other. I also have a little ash dump here. You know, nothing special, just made it out of an old hinge I had offhand, and another little piece of flat stock there, and works very well. Currently I'm not having any problems with the weight right here, meaning whenever I crank on the blower that this opens, but if it ever starts to open, then I could always just add a weight here, so no big deal there. And also, one of the things I love about this forge, the way I built it, is it's actually quite portable, even though it may not seem that way. All you really need to do to make it portable is take off the 2-inch pipe there, and this fire pot and the tyree is not mounted onto the coal table here, so that'll just pop right up. You can throw it in your car. And if you remember, I was showing you earlier this 2-inch square stock. This whole blower, you just jiggle it a little bit and it'll pretty much come right up. So you have this heavy piece that'll come off, you have this heavy piece that'll come right out, and then all you got to do is pretty much take the coal out and you can move your forge wherever you need to go. So yeah, so very excited about that, and I think I'm gonna try and get a fire going, and we'll see how she goes. Alright, got her going. I know I need a little more practice working on controlling my fire, but she cokes up good, and she heats up real nice too. I know I only got probably a little less than 3 inches in there. I know ideally you want the piece on about the top of like 3 inches, but just wanted to do a small fire today to make sure everything was working, and I'm very happy with it. Let me know what you guys think.